Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one, millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook public or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Okay, everyone. So today we're going to learn how to create the basket. Okay, I have done this tutorial. This is for a runner, and it was my very first video on YouTube when I started the channel, I believe, which I had no experience calling out the stitch in English. My app at that time for recording was horrible. I didn't have a stand for recording. I mean, you start off basically with nothing, and then as you go, then you start buying a few more things here and there. So it was really horrible. The runner itself was gorgeous, but unfortunately it didn't look pretty on video at all because video wasn't pretty at all with the app that I had. Now it's a whole different ball game, right? And of course the confidence level is a whole different confidence level. I'm not as shy anymore or afraid to speak, let's say. Okay, so I do have the tutorial on the butterflies, on the daisies. The leaf, I do have tutorial, but I will create it so you don't have to go too many videos. Very fast, simple. I do have a tutorial on these flowers, but you can use just daisies if you want, with a few leaves here and there. I don't have the tutorial on the oranges yet. So as I was saying, try to get a little bit more light here so you guys can see better. So we'll need 2 of these, obviously, because it's a runner. I'm putting 1 on each end. You can do just flowers or nothing at all. You can just leave it as a basket like that. And it looks as good as it is. You could just do all daisies if you'd like, or just, you know, a couple here and there. It's up to you. These are all glued on, by the way. Hot gun glue into the pattern afterwards. Just giving you ideas what you can do with it. I mean, there's so many ways to play around. You can do more daisies, just like that, right? And that looks pretty good also, just with the daisies. Anyway, so that's what we're going to create today. As far as for the oranges, I mean, who doesn't know how to make? It's only 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. The last row, 14 double crochets. Second row, 2 together on each stitch. Third row, 2 together, 1 alone. 2 together, 1 alone. Fourth row, 2 together, 2 alone. 2 together, 2 alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the fifth row, singles all the way around. That's it. The leaves here are more or less like the one I'm going to create now. The only difference is this one has slip stitch, chain, slip stitch, chain, slip stitch, chain, all the way around. And it's hooked on one stitch, and of course this is like 10 or 12 chain stitch and then single all the way down, nothing to it. And this one is the same thing on the next one. So we have 3 stitches here. We use these 4. Okay, if you feel that I need to do the tutorial on the orange, if you find it too hard, let me know. 14 double crochet, row 2, 2 together, 2 together, 2 together, row 3, 2 together, 1 alone, row 4, 2 together, 2 alone, 1 per stitch, singles. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to use my royal blue. These are 4-ply 100% cotton thread, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3. Aunt Lydia number 3 will be a little bit bigger because it's a thicker thread. Okay, slip stitch knot, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until you have 28 chain stitch. 28 chain stitch, and I've loosened it up. I didn't tighten too much, so if you need to use a bigger hook, then go ahead. This first line is always important not to be tight. I'm going to come in my 5th double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th, and I'm grabbing 2 loops there, just leaving that one in the bottom so it doesn't fold like a U shape, and doing 1 double crochet per stitch all the way to the end. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So I've done 25 double crochets. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. This time we're going to work on the loop, 1 loop only, facing us, not that back loop, but this one facing us. Okay, we want this 3D to be facing the front. So double crochet over double crochet on the loop facing you, not both, so we're leaving that one behind, and just doing double crochet over double crochet all the way to the end. Okay, this is row 2. So I'm getting to my last one. The last one, you could just hook it right on top. Gotta make sure you get that last one in. Okay. Okay, everyone. So now to the last one, chain 3. Turn around because we want the 3D up front. So now we're gonna take the back loop. Okay, back loops only. And we'll do the same thing again. When we turn around, we'll be using the loop facing us. Okay, so 1 per stitch, using back loops. This is row 3. I'll meet you at the end. Again, reaching that last one. The last one, we can go right on top of it. Okay, chain 3. Turn around and use the loop in front of you, 1 per stitch. Okay, so loop facing you, 1, 2, 3, 4. So going to my last one, double crochet. So we have 4 rows of these. 1, 2, 3 chain, turn around. Now it's going to change a bit, coming into that same double crochet using back loop, double crochet. So it's 2 on the same one. Into the next one, double crochet. So we have 3. Chain 2, skip a stitch, back loop into the next one. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, skip a stitch, back loop, 1, into the next one, 2, and 3, all the way to the end, and at the end we'll do the same thing. So far we have 6 groups of 3, chain 2, skip 1, we have only 2 left, so that means you do 1 on here and 2 on the last one. We'll be making like 7 rows of these groups. So turn around, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do 2 more double crochet on this same last one. We have to do the increases in order for the basket to grow. Chain 2 into the next one, 3 double crochets. Okay, so 3 on the same one, and we'll do the same thing at the end. So again, coming inside of these 2 chain, creating the 3 double crochets. So I've done my 2 chains. I'm going into that last double crochet and doing 3 double crochets, exactly how we did the first one. We have to do our increases so our basket can get wider. So now we have 8 groups. Turn around, 1, 2, 3, again into the same one, doing 2 more double crochets. Chain 2 and proceed with the 3 double crochets. So we're going to continue to do that until our 7th row, but I'll come back to you on the 7th row because the 7th row will be exactly the same. Difference is 1 chain only and not 2 chain. Okay, everyone, going to row 7. So 1, 2, 3 chain, continuing to do those 3 double crochets, 1 chain this time only, and then continue with your 3 double crochets. So that's the only different on this row. The next row we're starting to change again. So 1 chain in between. I'll meet you at the end. And when I say row 7, I mean from the groups, not from here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on our 7th row of groups. Okay, everyone, so finished my row 7 from the groups, did my 3 double crochets on the last one. Now this row is going to be only double crochets, but we're doing 1, 2, 3 double crochet per stitch, but I'm grabbing back loops only. Not back, sorry, the loop facing me. So the front loop right in front of me, not the back one. And then 1 inside of that chain stitch. Okay, so we can still have that 3D effect. 1 per stitch and 1 inside of the chain stitch using front loops. Okay. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished my row. We have 4 rows of this, so we are on our 2nd row. Now we're going to continue to do the same thing as we were doing on these rows. So 3 chain. Now I'm going to use back loops only. By the way, we have 51 double crochets. Okay, so I'm going to do my 4 rows. Next row, remember, you're going to be using front loop. Okay, and then the last row you'll be using back loop as we're doing here now. So I'll meet you at the end of my 4th row of these. of the double crochets. Okay everyone, so pretty much finished my 4 rows of double crochets using front loop, back loop, front loop, back loop. Now we're going to go all the way around with singles, okay? So I'm going to do 1 chain and I'm going to come inside on this double crochet, 2 singles. Now if your stitch is too tight, you can do 3 singles. I'm not tightening up mine, just doing 2 singles per double crochet here on the side, going all the way around, and when we get to the corner I'll meet you there. Okay, so very simple, keep going, and then I'll meet you there at the end at the corner. So I'm at the corner, I'm going to come right on the corner there, and I'm going to do a single and 1 chain, and then I'm coming single 1 per stitch where we started off, this little basket with the chain stitch, right on the chain stitch. And then the corners, you do the same thing again. You do a single 1 chain, exactly how we did here, so we can have a firm corner. Okay, so I'll meet you again at this corner, because then you'll have only basically 1 left. So I'm down to my very last one. I'm going to come right on that double crochet right at the corner. I want to grab both chains, or else it's going to pull. We don't want it to be pulling right on the corner. So single 1 chain, and then I'm coming right in, turning your pattern, and then again doing 2 singles per stitch, per double crochet, because we're working on the side. And then 1 single per stitch there. I also want to remind you that the singles here are all back loops, okay? So make sure, I mean, you can go through both loops, but you won't have the same effect. So single, and then I'm cutting my thread after that, and we're going to do the handle, okay? Okay, everyone. So doing the handle now, I've put these markers so you'll know more or less where you have to start your strap. So I'm going to start here on my 12 single, counting from the very first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then counting 12 from here, put your marker, because that's where we're stopping our strap or our handle. So I'm going to do a slip stitch knot, and I'm coming in my 12 single, okay, and I'm going to do single and 2 chain on the same one, another double crochet, and again, so I'll have 3 double crochets on the same stitch, and then 1, 2, 3, come in and do again 2 double crochets. So we're always going to work with 3 double crochet in the same stitch, and that's all you have to do. 1, 2, 3 into that same one. I'm going to have a total of 24 of these, but you can go as big as you like, okay? And then I'll meet you once we're going to attach. So it's just a repeat now. 3 double crochets on the same stitch, chain 3, and 2 more double crochets. If you want to do 4, you can, depending upon the thickness that you want your handle. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done 24 of these. Now make sure that you have it faced the proper way. And now where you have your marker, we're going to come in, single. I'm going to cut my thread a little bit longer so I can tuck in my loose ends and make sure that it stays safe. So I'll make a few knots back here. And we're good to go. And your basket is done. Now you can decorate it how you want it or leave it simple. It's up to you. There's so many ways to do it. I've showed you one at the beginning. I'll see how I'm going to end up doing mine once I have created my runner. Okay, you could also do, let's say, like little doilies up front, or doilies, daisies, I should say, up front. That will look also so pretty, right? Just ideas, you know, up to you. You can put even a leaf in between if you want. Pretty much changes everything on the basket, right? Okay, so very quick, I'll show you the leaf so you don't have to go back and forth. So I'm using the multicolored green slip stitch knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chain. So I'm skipping one. On the second one, I'm going to do a single. On the next one, half double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 per stitch, 1, 2. On my next one, 2 together, 1, 2, 2 double crochet per stitch again, 1, 2, half, exactly how we started, and then single, 1 chain. I'm going to work on that same single, and then where we had that half, so it's restarting again, 2 double crochets, 1 per stitch, same way as we did. Trying to hide this little thread. And then 2 together, 1, 2, 2 double crochet, 1 per stitch again, exactly how we did. Half, and on my very last one here, I'm just going to do a slip stitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, just in case I need to hide that a little bit in my flower. So we have that little thread that we were hiding in between stitches. Okay, so simple, but yet so cute. I'm going to do my daisy, if I can find my threads are like all over the place. So I also had a tutorial on that, but so you don't go back and forth on videos. Very quick. Oops, is it this one? Yeah, multicolored. Okay. So magic circle or a 5 chain, slip stitch to secure, coming back in, single, and 3 chain. I'm going to do 2 triples, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2. So roll twice on your hook, and again, 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in that magic circle with a single, and then 1, 2, 3 chain again, and repeat your 2 triples again. So as simple as that. We're going to do that 5 times. Okay, so we have 3, 1, 2, 3, coming back in, single, 1, 2, 3, again 2 triples, 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 done already. You need 5, exactly like on here. So I've done my 5. I'm just gonna pull in my magic circle. I've done my single, the last one. I'm gonna grab another hook here. I'm gonna cut my thread a bit here, make things easier for me, and I'm gonna pull that thread on my single on the next double, the triple, or the single, the 3 chain we went up, and I'm going to bring this to the back. Okay, like this. It stays to the back already. Now we have that blue one there, or you can just tie it in like that. Make sure that it's not going anywhere. All right. Cut a piece or a little bit of string of the same color that you are using. This is going to be glued on anyway, so it doesn't make any difference about these little knots in the back. You could even do 6 if you want. And then you grab your, I have a 6mm bead. So I'm going to cut a bit of string here just to get it through. So once you get it through, make sure you hold that. So you want to bring your hook, smaller hook of course, in the back here and bring 1 string to the back. Make sure that you hold on. I know it's always harder with 1 smaller hook because it goes right through the threads, but you do what you can do. I don't want to use my regular hook because then it makes a big hole, and I don't want no holes, so I have to be careful how I pull this back here. And then make sure that you hold it. Now you see the same direction as you have back here, and then you would just pull that string to the back, give it 2-3 knots, make sure that it's all good, see if everything is in place, and then once you're good with it, then you can pretty much do your 2-3 knots. Leave a little bit of string when you cut because anyway we're gluing on this. Well, I'm gluing on. I don't know what you're going to do with yours, but you won't be able to see it, and at least it will be secured that it's not going to come out of place. Well, I think this does it for this tutorial, people. I will leave the link to the butterflies, of course. You know, I have different, had done different colors for sometimes, you know, you need them for certain things. And I will also leave the link to this beautiful flower if you want to use it. Okay. Daisies you already know, and of course the little leaves you already know. So you're good to go. Like I said, I didn't do the tutorial on the oranges, but I've explained it at the beginning. But if you need a tutorial on it, just let me know and I'll do a quick one. Okay, at the beginning you saw me putting it out here like this. I think, I'm not sure, I'm probably going to put it in this way, and then probably have a few flowers. At this point I'm undecided what I'm going to do, but I'll see as I'm working my way through it how I'm going to do it, place it. Not sure yet at this point, but just to give you an idea. I mean, there's so many ways to decorate the basket, right? So, and of course, I will definitely be using my little cute butterfly at the corner or at the other corner. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think. And I will link once I've created the other, the base. I will link it below in this video and vice versa with the basket on the other base video for the runner. I'm sure you guys will fall in love with it. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget, you need to create 2 of these. And of course, if you're doing the oranges or the leaves, butterflies, then you need to create 2 of each also to have put on both baskets. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.